Hello and welcome everybody. This is Sadhna and this is my channel, The Attitude of Gratitude. Today we have a prime episode where we have somebody जिनकी एक स्लोगन है मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगी खुश रहो और खुश रहने दो प्लस खुश कैसे करते हैं लोगों को. This person actually I think don't require any introduction, but yes, I want to introduce him a bit. He is an influencer, he's an actor, he's a banker, plus he is many more. So let's talk to Mr. Manoj Hingorani, and here we go.
Hello, thank you so much, Sadhna, first of all, for this lovely introduction. It's been a while. I think I have been talking to you, and this introduction where you gave me, I was just thinking how we spoke for the first time, how we got introduced for the first time. So yeah, it gives me an immense pleasure to meet you today on this beautiful show of yours. The Attitude of Gratitude definitely means a lot to me.
Thanks, Manoj.
And the slogan that you have chosen for your show, I think it's one of the best to go with.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you rightly introduced me, I'm into a couple of things, or rather many things, which I love to do. Post-COVID, I understood this in my life that when you keep your life only on one track, which
Right.
I used to keep as a banker, I felt that I missed on a lot of things which I was passionate about to do. And post-COVID, I think I realized this, that I should be doing much more. I'm capable of much more. So why not?
I
would
think
say-
बहुत लोगों के लिए this period was actually really productive, you can say,
Yeah.
in a different way.
Correct. See, I would not say this clearly as a break. What I wanted to say this is I got time to introduce myself or to invent the best out of me. If you realize in COVID, we were sitting at home and working,
Right.
right? A lot of things we never thought that we can work from home also.
Right.
For a simple thing that we are so used to the office systems, to the office file rooms. Like even if you think you have a laptop and you can work from home, that's not physically only the setback. There are documentations, there are files, there are things that you do on a personal interaction basis in the office. And there will be so many things that you cannot do sitting at home. But having teams where people could actually connect on the phone calls, proper video conferences through a lot of apps which were happening that point of time, this gave us a reason that, technology can get you anywhere.
After COVID, people actually realized the importance of teams and these kind of portals where you can directly talk and see people
Right.
together at the same time.
Exactly.
And before, the usage of this product was something different. Now it's coming into a situation where people are using actually for the business purposes.
Correct.
So yeah, that is plus we got in COVID. So
Correct.
everything, it's always like what comes, it is up to you how you are taking the stuff, negative or positive.
And that's right. Like usually we used to talk to our loved ones like on bottom calls and
Right.
all. We never took it to the next level. And the next level was this, that you have Zoom calls, you have team meetings, and this is where you interact with people sitting at your home. Maybe you're just wearing a nice tie, a shirt on the top, and down you will be in your
Pajamas.
pajamas or something
Yeah.
like that. But that is something called invention, right? At
Invention,
the end of
yeah,
the
right.
day, you're sitting at home, you're relaxed, sitting at your couch, and you're working.
And you don't know next time, in next second you crack the deal.
Yeah, we feel that once you are out of your shell, you can do many more things.
Many more things, right?
So this is what I realized, and I actually got into the dreams of my younger brother, who actually wanted to be an actor, a model, and this was the time that unfortunately we lost him in a car accident.
Oh,
at
I'm
a
really
very
sorry.
no worries, at a very early age of 18, and his dreams were completely shattered. He wanted to be one, so I thought this is the time where COVID realized me. I have no life tomorrow if I also pass away, because when I was seeing people dying and people having this kind of tragedy in their family, their young ones are going away, or maybe someone who's not at the age of going away is going
Right,
away.
right.
So their old dreams, aspirations goes for a toss. And same happened with my brother, where at the age of 18, no one in our family expected that to happen. So it completely shattered my family, and I had to deal with it in a very different way, because as supporting my parents who had to really go through the tough times
Exactly,
compared to
yeah.
what I was going
Yeah,
through,
yeah,
because
right.
I was working, I was at the office. I had to completely bury my emotions because I'm working.
Right.
I cannot let it come on my face, cannot let it come on my work. Somewhere I have to be, just covering it up. So when I used to see my parents shattered, I used to feel really bad. And this is where I got them here after this incident happened way back in India. And because I realized like mom used to cook food and she used to keep for him thinking he will come. But,
Yeah.
it was a situation that cannot be reversed back.
Right.
So apparently, when they came here, they used to always talk about him. If he would have been there, things would have been this way. He would have been an actor. He would have been a model. He would have completed his wishes. He would have, grown to that level. So I thought one day when I was, just sitting and relaxing on my couch and thinking, what if he's not there, but I still achieve his dream?
Yeah.
What if I try to keep him alive in the way that I work for his dreams? So that actually gave me the push. That actually gave me the kick, I would say, to get into this field, to get in front of camera. And by saying this, honestly, by getting in front of camera, it's not an easy task.
Right.
Because I have been in banking, I had never had that flair of being in front of camera. I was a very heavy person before this. Now also, I would not say I'm very fit. But yes, by the grace of God, I'm very fit compared to what I used to be before. I was 108 or 110 kgs of weight.
Wow.
So it was a super heavy personality. Apparently, you can see one of those photos on my Instagram, which I have kept my transformation photo as well. So transforming from that till the weight of 88, which is more than 20 kgs, it was a tough task. I had many injuries to do that, back injury, knee injury, because when you're doing heavy workouts and
Right.
you're getting into that kind of extremist level, it's not easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have to go through a lot
Right,
of it.
right.
So that is where I literally pushed myself for more than a year, giving myself almost 1 year, 3 months. I managed to get up that curve and came down to the weight of 88, where I was very happy to see me in front of this camera. And that is where I felt confident that yes, I can do this now.
After hearing this, I am actually happy that actually you put your brother in front of your family this way. So may God bless his soul, rest in peace.
Thank you.
And
Thank you so much.
whatever and wherever he is today, maybe he's happy seeing you like that. And maybe your family is having a proud of you, that he is having, means your family is having both sons in you.
Right.
So God bless you.
Thank you.
And thank you very much for this, sharing this actually with us.
Thank you.
When this situation happened to you, how you felt like, fighting with this situation? Like, because since I met you, I was not aware about this story before. But since I met you, I have seen you making people happy.
So thank you so much for motivating that kind of statement. And that's what I believe in. Motivation is a great cause of success, not only for you, but for the person who motivates you also.
Right.
It's a frame of mind. It throws a positive energy that you are, like, for example, if I motivate you, I'm throwing that positive energy of mine to you.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of difference in my thinking, in my decision making capacity. And see, a brain releases those chemicals that is called dopamine.
Dopamine.
Now, dopamine, when it gets released, it gives a body a strength, a better energy levels, a better succession levels that you can actually, feel that yes, you are in that level that you are able to spend or rather transfer that energy to
Right.
someone. So that definitely it is sometimes that, I may not be also in a frame to talk, or I may be unhappy, or I may be dissatisfied or something going in my life. But I'll tell you honestly, in this world, no one is there to listen to you in your griefs.
Right.
Honestly speaking,
Right.
there
That's
may be
absolutely
people.
right. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That is
there
the
will
time
be-
actually we need people.
Correct.
When you are in a situation where you are not able to share.
Yes.
And people knows that like she is in stress or maybe he is in stress, and then they are ignoring you. But somewhere somehow, some of your friends are still insisting you to talk.
Correct.
You put your anger to them.
Correct.
And when they help you healing, that's the actually the positive energy they are transferring of them to you.
Correct.
So that is perfectly nice, actually.
And this is what I
This
believe
is
in,
what
because
actually-
if I transfer something positive to
Right.
you, tomorrow you will be able to transfer this to someone else.
Someone
So
else.
it's a give and take thing, and it's not something that you should restrict to yourself.
Right.
You should keep giving it to the society, because the mark that you leave on your people that you talk to, and the people whom after a point of time you are not able to see,
Right.
they will always remember you for that good stuff.
A zone, we say no, we should be having friends like nowadays very carefully, because a friend can make you to the top level.
See, the most important thing in life is choosing the right kind of people who communicate with you, whom you communicate with.
Right.
So this is important, that not only it's one-way communication, like someone who calls you, for example, I'm calling you,
Right.
and I said that in this world, no one is there to listen to your griefs.
Right.
I have personally experienced it in my life, and I have known that tomorrow, day after tomorrow, again next week, if I keep talking to you about my problems, you will start, maybe you will say my number as problematic person, or
No.
you will just think of, "Arey yaar, should I pick up his call or no?" Because a thing that comes to your mind immediately is that this person only keeps crying. He is never satisfied. He's never happy in his life. He keeps complaining about things. And there are people in this society which will always do these kind of things, whether in a conscious mind or a subconscious mind. It's something which is normal, like it happens. Now, the thing is, if you change this ability of your, rather than complaining, you rather spend that time talking to a person, hearing to that person, how is he or she living this life, how he or she is feeling, how is their family doing, and try to talk to them. There might be a time that your topic that you diverted will give you a peace of mind that, okay, that person thought and spoke something positive.
Right.
So your subconscious or conscious mind that had some problems to talk about, some negatives to talk about, will go off. That switch will go off. And that is where you will start making more productive conversations. So the time you get into a productive conversation with yourself and with your friends, automatically it changes your lifestyle, it changes your mindset,
Right.
and it makes you more positive person.
Right.
That's what I
so
believe
you believe in listening to the problem of people.
I love to transfer that problems into solutions by just telling them how they can overcome this problem. So there are times where I will not get into the depth of it, because it's not my role or responsibility to get into someone's depth of the problem.
Okay.
Why? It is his personal reasons also,
Right.
his or her. And why should I never ask anyone about their question. In fact, a lot of friends, they call me to understand me how to come out of this problem. So this is where I help them, saying that, okay, what is the issue that you're facing? Tell me honestly. They will say ABC, these are the issues. I say, what is the priority of this issue to solve it out from your side?
Right.
If you are the main person responsible to solve this out for yourself and for your family, then yes, you have to. However, if this is not going to make any changes to your life, in a way, you're just trying to, retaliate to a problem, don't do that. Just
Right.
leave a problem.
Nowadays, you will see everything is very materialistic, right?
It is, and that
because
is
the
one of the
friendships are
reasons.
like that. Everybody needs returns from you. So I think I have a question. If you need returns, better to invest in mutual funds. Why in friendships?
Whenever you feel that you have friends surrounded like that, I think it's time for you to take a break from the world. And that's what even I do at many times, because I love traveling. I love traveling in a way that I explore nature a lot. And this is the time where I actually keep, unwinding from the issues that happen in my life.
Okay.
It could be issue of personal reasons, friends, relatives, whatever. But there should be time that you understand the issues and you try to make a better goal out of it.
So you mean to say if somebody is not happy in their life, they should be packing their bags and they should be going to the other countries or maybe
Not
other
they,
states?
Not they. You.
For me,
Not they. You. Again, I'm saying this in a way. First of all, take a break.
This is for
Doesn't
all of
mean-
us.
Yeah, this is my advice. In fact, I do that quite often.
Uh-huh.
You will see me traveling a lot, and you can actually see that on my Instagram, Manoj Hingorani Official. That's my Instagram channel.
guys, please follow him and see more of him.
Yeah, you will come to know the real me, because I don't post for pleasing anyone. I actually post for myself because I feel what I do in my life, I am like an open book. I'm transparent in front of my friends, my relatives, my followers, and anyone who wants to see me, personally, like not personally as such, but on Instagram. So whatever stories I post are actually me and not something that I'm doing for someone else or showing to someone else because I have gone through it. I want to say that, okay, I'm going through it. This is my way of expressing it.
Expressing
So
it.
expression is very important for you. If you're not able to express yourself, whether in relationship, in love, as with your spouse, with your boyfriend, girlfriend, with your parents, you are not going to be taken well.
Means you mean to say if it is not necessary that if you can pack your bags and go to some destinations,
Right.
you mean to say is when you are upset,
Yeah.
you should be spending your time with yourself,
With yourself,
first.
absolutely. This
So
is
guys,
my way.
this is really very good point for nowadays. We require, because we work for everybody and we have no time for ourselves.
Correct.
We
So-
have time for offices, for kids, for house, for uncle, aunts, for mama, papa, for everybody. But yes, there is a small, I want to share, there is a statement, actually my father used to use a lot.
Okay.
एंड ही यूज्ड टू से कि आप जिस बॉडी के साथ इस दुनिया में आए हो, अगर आप उसके सगे नहीं हो सकते ना, तो इस दुनिया में आप किसी के सगे नहीं हो सकते.
Very well said. Very
So
well
he
said.
used to teach me this, and since that time I didn't realize it, but now as I am growing in my life and I'm meeting people like you, so I'm realizing it. Actually, this is the truth. Means where you are not able to take care of yourself, I think फिर तो दुनिया में आपका कोई सगा है ही नहीं है यार.
करेक्ट. अच्छा, तो आपके पापा जी ने जो कहा बहुत अच्छा कहा एंड इट्स सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट यही है कि आप अपनी लाइफ में अपने आप को कैसे ढालते हो.
I have a question for you. What is the impact of being happy on somebody's life, or maybe in somebody's heart, or maybe on somebody's, like family and all? Like if you are happy, what is the impact of being happy in your life?
Impact of me being happy or impact of my
No, as
showing that
you
happiness to
are,
someone?
my question is clear, right? It is like what is what you suggest people. Like, do you really think there is an impact of being happy? Actually, it happens. There is an impact of happiness.
That's what we
Means the
initially
statement
spoke
I'm
about.
saying, but because now I'm saying this twice or thrice. Why? Because the impact of being happy, nowadays we are able to hear the statement. You understand? Before there was no statement like that.
Because everyone was talking about they are not happy.
Yeah.
And now also, if you see a lot of people say, I'm not happy. It could be because of your work culture. You come home, say, I'm not happy because my work is forcing me to stay late. I'm not happy because my boss is not giving a promotion. I'm not happy because my boss is not raising my salary. It's been 3 years, 5 years. I'm on the same position, same package. So you're not happy with your work. Now coming to your home, you will say you're not happy with your spouse for so many reasons. There could be so many reasons about not each of the partner not being happy with the other.
It is because of the responsibilities. It happens like wherever
no,
you
I
stay.
would not say this as a responsibility part because we think that we are forcing our happiness on someone else.
Right.
So why do you want to cry over that?
People actually are not grateful for what they have in their life.
Exactly. So being
they
grateful is the most important quality which one should flourish.
Flourish, yeah. Because see, today, suppose if I am happy with a cup of coffee outside,
Right.
they want every second cup of coffee outside every day. They don't feel gratitude about what they have.
Absolutely.
So, what I think is being grateful to things like which we have.
Correct.
Let's talk about the happiness again
Yeah.
from Manoj. So tell me, Mr. Manoj, that as you said, let me ask the same question again from you.
Right.
As you said, when you are feeling unhappy, you take a time out for you.
Right.
Maybe not, you can, if somebody is not able to go outside, maybe they can, go inside their rooms and, they can sit there and like in the COVID situations happened, everybody was quarantined. So that time the self-quarantine they can do and there are several things. But can you give little more points about it where
Sure.
people can have an idea, like in which way, like there are ways which you have used for your life and you can think that that people actually you have spoke about helped their life too.
Right.
So if you can share that with us, that will
Sure.
be really great help for our viewers, because we need happiness. And the motivation of this channel is just to spread gratitude. So can we know about it a little more?
For sure. This is a very important topic as we all need it in our daily lives.
Yeah.
And see, by going out, what I meant is because I love traveling a lot.
Right.
Doesn't mean that everyone loves traveling, or doesn't mean that anyone
It's
will
a
have.
choice of the person.
Yeah, exactly.
And the
so it's a
pocket too.
choice and the pocket too.
Right.
So it doesn't mean that everyone will have that kind of pocket to make sure that every time you go out.
Right.
So the most important thing I would say is go out of your room also.
Right.
You cannot sit in a room and think. If you want to take a decision, if you want to feel happy, first of all, stay away from your phone for some time.
Right.
Because the person who's clicking on your mind will definitely be giving you a call, or you will be expecting a call of that person.
Means you mean to say the impact of his maybe negative thoughts, or maybe
Yes.
any of his thoughts
Yes.
can give you a negative impact
Correct.
about
Correct.
your thoughts
Correct.
too.
Most
Right?
of the times when it happens that you are in a stressful mood or something that has happened wrong, it will be either after a call or a personal conversation with someone. So for me, it's very important that I feel anyone or everyone should do it. Stay outdoor, come out, breathe some nice, fresh air.
Fresh air, yeah.
This is where your mind actually gets relaxed.
Right.
This is where your thinking ability will get boosted.
Right.
And you will be able to come out of the negative thoughts.
Right.
So it's very important first that you stay away from phones, especially when you cannot travel. And for that time being, just try to ask yourself, where was I wrong? Now, where was I wrong doesn't mean ये मेरे साथ ही क्यों होता है, क्योंकि हम लोग हमेशा कुछ भी चीज होती है तो we keep saying कि ये मेरे साथ ही क्यों हुआ.
Guys,
See.
this is the second point we have. कि he mean to say कि आपको पहला point जो इन्होंने दिया था वो ये था कि आपको अपने लिए टाइम निकालना चाहिए. And the second point we have got from this conversation is just to think what was wrong.
Where
what
was
went
I wrong? Yeah. No, most importantly, where was I wrong?
Where was I wrong?
Because what was wrong or what did go wrong could be from the other person also.
Right.
But first analyze yourself before you speak to someone else.
It is not always important that if something happens wrong in your life,
Yeah.
means you are the person who did wrong.
Correct.
So if you will think about it, what went wrong and then where I was wrong, I think this is completing the statement now.
Yeah. So there are two differences also.
Right.
Why I would like to say where was I wrong is because there are times we will never accept our mistakes.
True.
We think
100%.
we are always right.
Yeah.
Right.
That is we, you know.
So we is us only.
Right.
Now, if I always say this, that I'm always right, the other person will always think that either he is too kind of a person that he thinks he can never be wrong, which is foolish of anyone to think of that. And a person is too assertive that he doesn't want to say that it's my mistake.
Right.
And he wants to say that I'm always right.
Third point we have acceptance.
Correct.
You should accept your mistakes.
Correct.
It is very good to accept a check from the boss. Right?
Right.
If it is a money hike or something like
Right.
bonus or something, it is very good for us. Like we are getting a check from our boss and it is like we are very happy to accept it. But yes, his third pointer we have to accept your faults, your things which you maybe did wrong. So this thing happened to you wrong.
So in continuation to that point, because
Yeah.
that point is something which I wanted to speak about is acceptance.
Yeah.
Is when you understand that you were wrong, accept it, go back, pick up the call and say to that person, sorry.
Wow.
This 5 alphabet word of sorry
That's
is
lovely.
not going to definitely put you down. But the next time that person will think of arguing with you, will keep that person also alive that, okay, this person knows where he is wrong or she is wrong. So if you say that 5-letter word sorry, trust me, you will never feel down. Sorry
That's
बोलने में
nice.
हमें लगता है कि हम छोटे हो जाएंगे.
एक कहावत है ना,
Yes.
सॉरी बोलने से कोई बड़ा या छोटा नहीं हो जाता.
पर
जो
वो
सॉरी
कहावत-
बोलता है उसका दिमाग बहुत शांत हो जाता है.
Yes.
I have changed it. I have three very funny questions from you,
Okay.
Mr. Manoj. So can you please tell me what was your first class teacher crush?
First class teacher crush. I still remember it was actually in the seventh standard where I was learning history and geography from this class teacher. And she used to be very neat, very well poised, coming in that traditional Indian saris, well draped. And I used to like that kind of, attitude.
Attitude.
The attitude with the way she used to carry it. Anyone can wear a sari, right?
Right.
Even we see now Westerners wearing sari
Right.
at times. But the way she used to carry it, that is something which used to make my eyes pop out and say that, okay, it's her class. I need to be,
Maybe
I should be
something
settled,
different you saw in
well-poised.
her.
100%.
So, if you don't mind, may I know the name of the teacher? And maybe you can tell your teacher through this episode
Okay, I
that,
don't
ma'am,
mind.
I used to like you at some point of time.
Sure. Her name was Miss Manjusha.
Okay.
And she was a Maharashtrian. So she used to look very well in saris. And, in our Indian culture in Maharashtra
right.
and Mumbai, Maharashtrians wear the sari very
Saris
well.
very
They carry
well,
it very
yeah,
well.
right.
So she used to really carry it well. And this is one of the reasons I had a crush on her.
We actually
And I am accepting
really
that on the camera.
actually, he accepted on the camera that he liked a teacher, and he told the name of the teacher as well. So I have something special for you.
Okay.
And this is sponsored by Yellow Drapes
Oh, wow. That's so sweet of you.
for your home decoration. This is the
That's so
clothing
sweet.
from
Yellow Drapes. Thank you so much
Yellow Drapes.
For this lovely gift.
So let's go back to the topic again.
Okay.
And now, last but not the least, we need to know what is your last and first suggestion for the new generation now, for the new generation, which can help them to be happy in their lives.
Well, to be happy, you need to be satisfied, contented in what you have, and dream better to have something better in life without getting too much hyped on it. So don't expect things to happen.
Expectation should not be
Expectation
having,
should be
right?
nominally. Like you should know what to expect from
Right.
yourself. Dreams should be high. It's not that your dreams should be less. Keep dreaming high because I believe in one thing. जो देर से उठते हैं सुबह को, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि वो आलसी लोग हैं. वो एक्चुअली उनकी नींद बड़ी होती है क्योंकि उनके ड्रीम्स बड़े होते हैं.
Wow, very lovely.
So this is one of the reasons I feel dream big, achieve big, but don't make it a ritual that you have to do it.
Right.
Okay, sacrifice something for it. To achieving something, you have to sacrifice.
Right.
अगर तुम्हें समझो weight, for example, like how I spoke about, मुझे अपना वेट कम करना है तो मुझे अपने टेस्ट बड्स पे सेक्रीफाइस करना पड़ेगा.
right.
सही टाइप का खाना खाना पड़ेगा.
Right.
टेस्टी खाना उसमें भी आप बना सकते हो, बट वो सेक्रीफाइस होगा कि हाँ मैं वड़ा पाव नहीं खा रहा हूँ, मैं समोसे पाव नहीं खा रहा हूँ, मैं कंट्रोल कर रहा हूँ अपने टेस्ट बड्स को. तो हर एक चीज़ के लिए आपको कुछ सेक्रीफाइस करना है और वो चीज़ जब अचीव हो जाती है तो आपका काम होना चाहिए वहाँ से मेंटेन करना उसे.
Right.
तो हर रिलेशनशिप को भी वैसे ही नर्चर करना होता है, मेंटेन करना होता है. फ्रेंडशिप को भी आपके लिए सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है ये पॉइंट पे कि आप अपने आसपास पॉजिटिव फ्रेंड्स रखो, एज पॉजिटिविटी इज अ की टू सक्सेस इन लाइफ.
आजकल की लाइफ में हम लोगों के पास सोचने के लिए बहुत चीज़ें हैं, एफर्ट डालने के लिए ज़ीरो टाइम है क्योंकि आधे से ज़्यादा टाइम हम देना ही नहीं चाहते. सेकंड, हम एक्सपेक्टेशन इतनी कर लेते हैं जो कि लीड्स टू अ फेलियर. These kind of discussions we should be having, and maybe there are people who are doing it. But in this episode, what we discussed today was lovely, and it was lovely having you on board. And I really wish that people will get at least some good pointers from this episode, and maybe we can change the life of the people. The main motive of my channel, it's the gratitude of attitude. Please be thankful for what you have. And don't cry for things which you don't have right now. But yes, your positive mindset can lead you to success one day.
हाँ, तो इस पे सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट ये है, मनी इज द मेन फैक्टर. पैसे को दिमाग पे मत चढ़ने दो.
Right.
Don't let money ruin your life. Improve that topic because I have been called at many functions as a motivated speaker as well. I was called in one of the high ruling family in the UAE to speak about financial literacy.
Right.
And this is what I actually spoke there also. Money is something that you need to earn. Definitely, you need to earn to pay your bills, right? There is something you cannot avoid. But money is something, if you put it on your head that this is where I want to earn, you might get into a zone which is a negative zone of earning by hook or by crook. And that hook or by crook will make you do something which is negative.
Wrong, yeah. Before leaving for today, एक छोटी सी बात मैं आप सबसे ये करना चाहती हूँ कि पैसे के पीछे भागो, मगर पैसे को अपनी ज़िंदगी बना के उसके पीछे मत भागो. लाइफ इज़ वेरी ब्यूटिफुल एंड लाइफ को जितना खुश रह के जी सकते हो रहो, बिकॉज लाइफ इज़ वेरी शॉर्ट. थैंक यू वेरी मच एंड थैंक यू मिस्टर मनोज टू बीइंग अ पार्ट ऑफ दिस शो. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sadhna, for having me on the show. And it really gives me a pleasure to talk to you about so many things which may improve, or I can be a part of someone's improvement in someone's life. Let's spread the word of kindness,
Right.
because that is very important. If you're kind to someone, trust me, you will be also manifesting the same in your life again to happen to you.
Right. So guys, thank you so much for today's episode, and you can follow Mr. Manoj. I will put the link of his Instagram below, and love you all.